Hello YouTube and welcome back to TCG Cardshop Simulation. Or Simulator, I mean. I keep getting that wrong. Last time we had a very successful day of shopping and some decent cards, some pretty good cards. Let's keep it going. Not really much to talk about when, in terms of the game and all that, about happenings. I don't think we got anything too crazy. 6,300. Alright. So, not a whole lot to talk, well, actually quite a bit to talk about over the weekend. My PC was definitely having issues, but they appear to be resolved. Hopefully no more random crashes during stream. I do have a sinking suspicion one is coming, because my computer is like it needs to update. And if I wait too long, it's going to tell me, hey, I'm going to update right away, possibly. So, there's always the risk of that. However, it was blue screening, so hopefully that's taken care of. As a result, I really didn't get as much done over the weekend as I had hoped, but regardless, I did get quite a bit done. First off, I grinded a lot of money in Suikoden, as well as I thoroughly explored the area that I'm in to see if there were any other towns or villages or other NPCs that I could recruit, and I found quite a few of them. So, that's good. I also got some upgrades to my armor, which is really nice. So we're set to have a pretty full day of that. In Terraria news, I grinded a bunch of fishing, got a bunch of items, found some cool little mini events, actually, that I've never seen before. Wish I could have showed them off, but maybe next, Blood Moon? I got one new slime NPC as a result of the event, which was really cool. But unfortunately, I had to stop grinding for different types of fish and those quests, because the final event that we haven't gotten yet spawned. I don't know for sure if me logging out cancels it or not, but we'll have to find out come Friday. It also appears that I still really can't touch Splitgate 2, because last time I did, it did not blue screen, but it did black screen and rebooted my computer. So maybe that's what the whole update thing is about. Don't know, but we'll see how all this shakes out. I am hoping that everything is fine, but it's a matter of doing things and seeing how it goes. It's still really early on, so the cards haven't had a chance to wake up yet. referring to Michelle, that's why she didn't poke them yet, she says. Fair enough. But yeah. So, got that done. In order to fix my computer, weirdly enough, updating to Windows 11 definitely repaired all the weird issues I was having. Mainly, I think it was like my GPU drive was corrupted or something, and it just couldn't wouldn't self-repair. That's honestly what I believe was the issue, but I could be entirely wrong. But when I upgraded to Windows 11, basically it did a full repair of all the drives, reinstalled them, and all that stuff. So it fixed the issue. But I'm having other weird little things, like earlier, right before stream, Discord stopped recognizing my audio and my mic for my OBS. Oh, lost audio. What the fuck? Oh, that's why. Hold on. Hello? Okay. Yep, there we go. Audio's back. That's just my headset being weird. It does that sometimes. Alright, sorry about that. No, my audio did cut out for a second or two. Stream delay. Trust me. But yeah. I started a bit later than I wanted because I was trying to get my audio back before I started actually recording. Would have been weird just to sit here, me flipping through cards, not saying anything most of the time. So my weekend was full of long fixes and pretty much just a lot of work. We got a bunch of new pots and pans, so I had to wash all of them. We found the drawer that our sink was clogged. So it was a lot of small things, but it was a lot of, like, took a while to fix or get it started this weekend. A lot of start and stop. But that was, yeah, my weekend in a nutshell. So how was everyone else's weekend? Do anything fun? See anything cool? Yeah, the first box was awful, Michelle. But 'tis what it is. $1,419. That was a really good card. 1,419. If you need me to put the number in, I can. Okay. That's good. Yeah, the card really did make up for the bad box, the first box. Normally we get like 300 or 400 for the first box on a decent day. Still no sign of an update for Card Collection Simulator. And still no news on Palworlds 1.0. Which I do need to test at a later date. To see if I can even stream it without it crashing. So I need to test that eventually as well. Looks like we're gonna have a pretty slow day, all things considered. Just fine. Not really much to talk about, really. $160. I haven't done anything on my side profile in quite a while. I'm trying to save my luck for stream as much as possible. But I do want to get back to platinuming this game here soon. All I'm missing is basically graded card achievements. Hold on, gotta deal with something in chat real quick. There's been a lot of content creator drama as of late. A lot of it's been a lot of nothing, and there are a few things that are like crazy. And it just goes to show how crazy and sad the world is sometimes these days. But there was one actually really cool story that I learned about right before streaming. Basically, there was an attempt at a student brought a weapon to school and was intending to hurt a bunch of people, and the principal basically stopped him before he could. He got hurt in the process, but he still prevented a tragedy, which was really cool. Like, the principal in the story had huge balls of steel, in my opinion. And the follow-up to the story was even nicer. Later on, during the school prom, they elected the principal prom king for his courageous act in saving the students, which was really sweet. go. I have a feeling it's going to be one of these really chill days where not a lot is said. It's going to be one of those quieter days where the cards aren't really going to give us much, based on what we've gotten already. Which, I mean, it's annoying, but... Oh, there was a story that I was kind of following. It was basically a knockoff, rip-off version of Palworld and Pokemon that was on Steam. I can't open shop. I opened shop, last time we streamed, Michelle. This is kind of at the end of the day. And last time we streamed this, we did pretty okay, I think. Starting a new day means opening up shop, and I did not get around to fixing or setting up shop. So... unfortunately, not gonna happen. We have to ride out at least this... What? That sentence kind of made no sense. Oh, no. We don't reset, Mom. I've threatened many of times, but... it's unfortunate, but... the only time I ever reset once was to check to see if the cards are set in stone, what you get, or if it can be changed. Besides, we have a bunch of boxes to go through. One God Pack can turn the whole thing around. And two, when I was trying to get the grade 10. I think one other time I reset. Yeah. And then there was one time I did reset the entire day, or the last set of 10, because we were going to lose money. It was confirmed. Because I don't think there was God Packs at the time. It was really long ago. But yeah. I will say, there's no reason to save, so I'm gonna keep going until I find something worth saving. But beyond that... Oh, another thing upgrading Windows 10 to 11 did was mess up all my WordPads. So that was fun. Thankfully, I didn't lose anything important. It was just like the synthesizer shop for Final Fantasy 9, I think it was. $160. And a few other things. $383. Like a couple of small things that weren't really all that important. $2,122 so far. Not looking great, I'll give it that. But yeah. I have like my schedule up on a WordPad and I had to redo the whole thing. Which took a minute. Not gonna lie, it took a little bit of time to get all the rest of the WordPads back. But it's fine. At the end of the day, all of my other files are perfectly fine and safe. I think after this next set of 10 for the full 20, I will set up shop on stream. And maybe open shop? Maybe? Depends on how much setup there is. Just so we can get on with this day. Even though we still do have plenty of cards that are over 100, so we'll make some money at least. Another thing I did was create a backup for my Suikoden 1 playthrough. So if my main file gets corrupted, I have a backup. And essentially what I'll do is I'll update it after every stream. So if it crashes midway through, or if it gets corrupted at some point, it'll my secondary file won't be too far behind. Which I think is a smart idea. No, I have a separate save file for it. I'll just update the main one during stream, and then after stream, I'll save over the backup. So basically, I'll only lose 3 hours worth of progress that I already know how to do, so I'll be able to catch back up really quickly. Off stream. I think that's actually the only game that has a separate save file. That you don't have to completely restart over, because you can have multiple files, but you can't save over them. We are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've already done 4 boxes. Yep. We're tearing through the boxes because we're not getting nothing. Or because we aren't getting anything good, I should say. Oh, I don't know if I said this on stream, but I recently found a fix for my mouse and keyboard on my second computer going out constantly, which is really nice. So now I can monitor my chat and properly handle any situations that come up in it. Which is really nice. There's not a lot to recap of last week in particular. Oh yeah, that's right, 169. I was talking about the spin-off game called Pikmon. They changed its name from Pikmon to Pikmos, and then delisted from Steam shortly after. It seems like they were either A, getting into a little bit of trouble, because of course they were, because it was a Pokemon and a Palworld, we'll say inspired, but inspired is being generous. To me it looked like a blatant ripoff, but that's my personal opinion. It doesn't mean it's fact. But they delisted from Steam because either A, they got into trouble, or B, they did not like the blowback from the fans who caught on to their shenanigans. At least, and once again I'll say it, that's also just my personal opinion. It could be that their publisher got involved and was like, hey, you need to change a lot of this stuff. Which wouldn't surprise me, but that's at least what they said on their tweet. So... But like I said, it seemed like they were trolling. There's a very popular opinion out there that I very much agree with. I think that they're just trolling. That it's not an actual game, that they're actually not trying to create anything. They're just trying to make people annoyed, especially Nintendo. $154. We're getting some cards at least, finally. Nowhere near what we need, but every bit counts. $387. That's good. What are we up to now? With only 5 boxes left after these 2 handfuls. Almost halfway there. 251. $421. We're over halfway there. I think now is a perfect time to save. Alright, give me 2 seconds. Alright. $154. we'll be taking our first break of the stream. We might actually get through all the boxes in one go. If they keep up at this rate. We're inching our way up to level 89 as well. One of the quests is, or one of the achievements is to get to level 100. And I do believe if we start a new day, our graded cards will come back in. Also have to check the tables. Make sure I have an event going on them for money. A demigod pack. Okay. You missed $154. Yeah, so basically one card. Yeah, the cards have not been kind today. This was one of the reasons why we decided to start swapping out between the card collection and this game. It's because we were getting a lot of days like this in a row. Where we might break even, but very slow, very uneventful. Meanwhile, in Card Collection Simulator, we just started hitting the hundreds and above in terms of, like, card sales. For those wondering what we're doing because you decided to tune in to this part and only this part, weird, but hello, and We count cards that are over $90, because those are the only types of cards we sell. Mouse is gone. There we go. This might, if it continues this way, this might actually be our lowest recorded day in history. At least for one set. Put it up on the wall of shame. I do believe that we are going 106. I do believe we will reach level 89 either at the end of the second set of boxes, depending on how well we do with that, or from our shop opening, which I do kind of want to do, just to get off of this day, since this day has turned sour. I think we milked it for all the luck we could. So my question to you is, do you want to do the full 20 and then watch me get ready to open shop and all that? Or you want me to do 10, take the loss, set up shop, open it, and see how we do on that day? Wow. Asked and answered. 4,743. We'll see if we have time is the thing about doing another 10. But that right there is a pretty juicy card. Did you get it? Oh, it's a god pack. 3,904. 4,479. 4,974. 6,373. 6,682. 4,940. For a 36k god pack. I will be saving this real quick. Looks like we're not eating a loss today. I'm gonna finish off this box and then I will take a break. First break of the stream. $1,683. Yeah. 100%. $129, 8. Alright. We have 3 more boxes to go, but we are really doing well all of a sudden. When we come back, we're going to open the last 3 boxes. And then I think we should just do the next set of 10. I'm being honest with you. Not opening up shop today because we just hit a lot of money. And I do want to keep the momentum if possible. So if this was the last of our luck, we're still in positive, so. Anyways, thanks so much for sticking around. I'll be back in just a little bit for more packs. See you soon. Alrighty, I'm back. Sorry about that little bit of a delayed break. Or not delayed, but longer than average break. Thank you for the welcome back, Michelle. Let's see how the rest of our boxes go. I do believe I saved, but I'm going to save again after this handful of card packs. Just in case, because I don't want to lose that. Because apparently we broke some records with that God pack. If we keep this up, we'll have a new highest record for, I think we broke the record for biggest God pack by like $1,000, somewhere close to that, and single highest box profit. I believe 32 was our previous record, something like that. 269. Michelle believes that I was correct on everything I've said, which is cool. Let's see if we can't get the single highest on double the box on 2 sets of cards. Yeah, but we also have, Michelle says you need 20 more K to do that. And while that is very true, we also have 10 boxes in which to do it. Technically more than 10. We have 12. And we're gonna start off in the positives on the second set of boxes. $421. Ooh, 324. With 2 more boxes left to go, we're still making money. Ah. Well, we're still working our way towards that, aren't we? We're still doing pretty good. $119. Didn't mean to do that. That's fine. At the rate we're going in terms of experience, we should have this level up by either the end of the next box set or midway through it. If not sooner. Yeah, 421. $95. $166. 160. Getting a drink. Sorry. Oh, whoops. Lost the lid. Let go. Two seconds, chat. Looking for the lid. There it is. Alright. I accidentally dropped my lid to my drink. Not being good if I knocked it over. Let's see. Yeah, I'm okay. I actually kind of scraped my hand on my water bottle somehow. 387. Don't even know how that happened. The ring is like super sharp. So I need to be careful. But it's all good. I didn't hurt myself. $218. Or I didn't get hurt, I should say. So what are we looking at right now in terms of profits? Almost 38,000. That's huge. One more card and we have 38,000. Okay, correction. One more sellable card. Come on, get that level. 109. There we go. We're over 38,000. We're so close to the level up. Yep, $39,058. Level up, we made it. Let's go. We leveled up. Oh, yeah, 38, not 39. Still, let's go. Still making bank. $115. That's it for the first set. It's time to minus 6,300. Because we go again. Perfect. Alright, let's go. We are at $31,874 worth of profit currently. That's minus the 6,000 we originally had. Or that's all down from 8,107. Yeah, 38,174. Because we had to take away 6,300. Two seconds, chat. Hold on. Yeah, no matter what, it's gonna be excellent profit across the board. Alright. I do believe I can actually expand my back room again. Now that I've leveled up again, I think. Not entirely sure. Let me check real quick here. Yes, I can. I mean, might as well. I'm not spending that money anyways. $368. I don't know why that keeps happening, but it does. Two seconds, chat. My stream is buffering. I don't know if that is me or if it's OBS. I haven't dropped any frames. Alright. There we go. The next shop upgrade will be at level 90. $212. Well, that's one thing I actually didn't check that I really should. Does this fit on the screen properly? Yes, okay. I think that's, yes, all for this box. Sorry, I'm just moving something off my desk. Give me a second, chat. There we go. It's been a good day for profit, not so much cards. Very, very, very spread out, which is fine. I'm not distracted at all, Michelle. I'm just moving stuff off my desk to clear room so I can move around better. Then I also cut my finger. And also, my OBS keeps minimizing randomly on me. So it's not that I'm distracted, it's literally other things are going on. If I were distracted, I would be missing cards. Yeah, a little bit. One is to take, that's why I keep, Michelle says, that's why you keep stopping and starting them. Yeah, pretty much. The game sometimes will randomly minimize. I don't know why that happens, but it does. Sometimes OBS does. I'm also stopping to take drinks. So, but I haven't missed a card yet, despite all that. So I am locked in. I've been checking out some beatboxing videos. Some of the stuff people can do with their voices is absolutely insane. I don't know if it's AI generated or not, but I believe that some of the stuff I've seen people do is absolutely crazy. So I believe what I've seen in those videos too. 160. The problem with AI generated stuff nowadays is it's harder and harder to tell what is and isn't real. I mean, there of course is obvious stuff that you can tell at a glance, but it's slowly getting to a point where it's going to become harder and harder to tell. $269. I think that's it for this box. Yep. Cool. We're tearing through these boxes, which is fine. After stream, I'll likely set up our shop so that we can start off the day next time actually opening shop. Because it appears like we've used the last of our luck for the most part. We're getting a few hits here and there, but 212. I think our luck for the day is dried out. $129, 8. 33,223. We need a $110 card. So we can have 33333. Yeah. Come on, funny. Come on for the bit. 110. Come on, 110. Please, game, I would like to be funny streamer. Work with me. The game is not wanting to give us 110. Watch, the game is gonna be a real jerk and give us like a $109 card. Just to screw with the bit. I just want it on record we got $33,333 of profit. The game is gonna give us like a $109 card or 111 just to screw with the bit, to deny me that small thing. No! It was 120. Oh well. Bit ruined. Moving on. Okay, so our next shot is $44,444. Can we make it? Yeah, it was. But it would have been funnier had it have actually worked out. Still, more profit equals better. So I'm glad we got the 120 anyways. I'm going to, after stream, see if I canceled the event on Terraria. Ooh, wow. 5,859. Not a god pack, but still a really nice card. We're inching closer to a new double box record. I think we're above where we started. Yeah. Definitely got plenty of good cards to sell now, that's for sure. Wow. Plus 150. $108. See, that's the card I was expecting before the 120. Definitely think that had we not have gotten that card, we would not have broken even with where we were originally. So a very big, nice save there. After this box, we take our last break of the stream. Actually, we'll take a break here and now. This will be the last break of the stream. Thank you so much for watching. When we come back, we'll finish opening up the packs. And probably after that, I'll end the YouTube video and then switch. So yeah, we still had 5 boxes, so the chances are we might have, but with the way it was going, there was serious room for doubt. Anyways, thank you so much for sticking around, and I will be back in just a little bit. Thanks for watching. Whoops, 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 whoops. Give you something nice to look at. Alright. Alright, we're back and ready for the final boxes. Ah! Oh, okay. Never mind. We're good. Discord and the game minimized this time at the same time. So I was a little worried there. After this handful of cards, I will double check to make sure I save. Just in case. $106. Oh, couldn't mute in time. I apologize. Thank you. $300. There was 8 packs left in that box. Thought I got them all, but I didn't. There we go. Even blow my nose now, so 2 seconds, chat. All right. But yeah, a lot of old videos that I haven't watched in years have been recommended to me lately. Keeps happening. It's really weird. Going back and watching some of the old content I used to watch, and just like realizing how different it was to what I thought it was. It's been interesting. one thing I know for sure is I used to love the Game Grumps when I was younger. I feel like I've really grown out of them. Went back to watch some of their old content, and it's just like, I can see why when I was younger I liked them, but not so much anymore. Some of the old YouTube channels I used to watch all the time. Not just the Game Grumps. $227. $160. Me and my friend have not managed to make it out of, I think Ascension 7 on Slay the Spire. So maybe, just maybe, we'll make it out when we play it this week. Unless we have another friend join us, in which case we'll be set back to the same person joining us will be set to Ascension 4, I think it is. Either which way, I started a run on my own, and it's crazy how much better the public build is, in my opinion, to the regular version of it that's out. Because I don't honestly feel like this deck should make it as far as it has. Especially with some of the elites that I encountered. I had only did it for test purposes, so I really wasn't like trying to build an actual deck. But I'm surprised it got past floor 1. Or chapter 1, whatever it's called. Might on my own time actually start trying to make it through the Ascensions. Not usually my typical play style. I prefer like fun, goofy builds. But for some reason I get this feeling that fun and goofy builds will still actually work. That all the builds that we've been doing that I was like, oh, this would never work in single player, maybe they actually would. I haven't really gotten enough of a thing started to test that, but 305. Maybe just start trying to go max ascension on my characters I like the most. I feel like it's much better balanced than Slay the Spire 1, for sure. Because there's still a lot of RNG because, hello, deck-based game. It doesn't feel like the RNG is too out of your control. Feels like you can control it way better with the cards you have. And apparently, going back to Slay the Spire 1 is much easier now. Like, if I were to play it, it would be way easier for me, apparently. I don't know if that's necessarily true, but it was true with a friend of mine. He's played way less than me, but is way better at the game than I am. Because he did go for max ascension ranks and all that. Just random thoughts. Setup shop, maybe. But open shop, that takes like 20 minutes for the full day. Something like that. I think last time I did it. I still might hold off because I do want to test something. So I might just set it up, yeah. Or at least mostly get it set up and then switch over. Because I do want to test if I can record, stream, all that on Pal World. See if it crashes my computer. If it does, then I might just try to record off stream and do an off stream playthrough. I want to test all of that stuff before anything else. 203. I feel like if I have the extra time, it's just easier to do it that way. Quick test. I should have more than enough time to set up shop, though. $40,000. Oh, we were getting close to that 50. We were well on our way. But 3 boxes. Only another God pack will save this attempt to break that record. Which, trust me, I didn't think we were gonna break anytime soon anyways, but would be nice. $137. Never know, these boxes are starting to slug a little bit for me. I don't know why, but it feels like going through this box is taking forever. Oh. Discord. Bring back or not Discord. Where is my mouse? Okay, there it is. Okay, there we go. I meant OBS, not Discord. $1,622. It's a nice juicy card there. I am still getting pretty decent experience, though. 2 more handfuls for this next box. We got 2 more boxes left to go. $137. $42,507 of profit. Huge profit today. We're slowly making our way up. 135. Always kind of startles me a little bit. Well, it doesn't startle me, but it makes me go, yeet, whenever my Discord minimizes, or not Discord, OBS minimizes, because then I'm worried that the stream is crashed or something. Same with the game. But to be fair, I would prefer the game or OBS to crash rather than the computer itself. So. That's just my personal thoughts on the matter. That's all for this box. Nope. 8 cards were hidden. I'll at least restock. Price on my own time, though. Alright. Last box. See if we can't make it a good one. So far, the box has not been good. For the last box, it's been very lackluster. Honestly, a lot of the games that we've been playing are starting to come to an end. Yeah, the disappointment of this last box has been real, Michelle. So far. But a lot of the games we're playing are looking like they're coming to an end. got Terraria, we got maybe 1 or 2 streams left of that. We have, trying to think. UFO 50 has only a couple of sets of 3 left for games. I think those are the only 2 that are coming to an end. But out of the 6 or 5 games I play, we have this game that's never ending. We have Slay the Spire 2, which is never ending. We just started Suikoden. So 2 of the 5 games are coming to an end at the same time, or around the same time. Looks like I'm going to be doubling up on some of the games I play. Well, it depends. Nothing's really caught my eye or interest as of yet. I do have 2 demos that I think... Oh, that's it. 2 demos that I was looking at, but I decided ultimately not, and that I wasn't interested enough. Maybe I can go back and revisit them. Let's see. 20. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's fine. Like I said, I'm just gonna restock the shelves real quick and call that a video, and then... Okay, so we have the board game that's missing some. 16. Okay. 18 across the board. 7. Looks like only 7 is missing. 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh wait, that's 8. Brain. That's 7. Cool. Okay. Let's see. The bats are pretty much gone. The smaller bats. I don't think it was these, was it? Yes, it was. Oh, no. No, it wasn't. Okay. Ah, it was these. I see. And we have the board game. Did it again. Okay. And then finally, one more of the bat. Then I can just literally restock from here. There we go. So I think everything else is fine. Yeah. Alright, cool. And we go like this. Come over here. Spray. Yeah. Okay, trade shows. The bat. That. That. Yeah, okay. I know I'm missing some. But it's fine. This will be a good start. I really wish you would stop doing that. Okay, cool. Well, like I said, there are some games that are coming out that I'm looking forward to playing. Blue. There we go. Pig. Small pig. Where's small pig? Ah, there it is. It's like, did I accidentally pick up the wrong thing? But no. No, I did not. It's been a while since I actually restocked. Smaller bat. There we go. Okay. Yeah. A lot of items in the game to sell. And I am not a merchant that only sells one thing. I am a gaming store. I sell many. Costs about 2,000, I think, to restock everything. And I fully admitted I might have missed some things, and I did. Okay. Let's go back through. Because I did miss some things. 1, 2. 1. 1. Legitimately, only those 3 things, huh? Really? Cool. Yeah, not bad. There we go. This is the last thing. OBS went down. There we go. When I say went down, I don't mean crashed. I mean like minimized. That's something I can live with. Okay. Alright. So I am completely restocked. My shelves are stocked again. So all that's left to do is price and set cards, which I will do on my own time. Thank you so much for watching. If you like what you see, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell, and to be notified when I post my next YouTube video. If you want to catch me live, come on over to twitch.tv/OneDamnGamer Monday through Friday, 2 p.m. EST. That's where I'll be. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all next time. Sorry for such a short part, but I also had a lot of problems at the start of stream with no audio and all that, so it's going to be a bit of a shorter part. Anyways, thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye-bye.